Oh, hello. I got some daisies today. I was gonna play a little game with you guys. Yeah, pull them off. I like daisies. They're so pretty. But I'm outside studying my monkey book. My monkey book teaches me a lot. I also brought these out with me. I wanted to learn some stuff, but anyways, I thought it would be interesting to come on here and tell you guys, like, explain my chart to you guys, but explain it on here so that way you guys can figure out your charts. But anyways, and what they all mean, like, you guys can figure me out just by like me telling you my chart. So if I told you my chart, you'd freaking know me all the way. Just kidding. No, if you understand all that, then you would know me all the way. But it still needs, like, just because you know someone's chart, you still have to learn the energies that are those charts. Hey, JB, you were ready. You had your notifications on, I can tell. I only shared it on this one. I came on my crafty cast one. And I've been working. See, I'm making these. I was making, I'm crocheting. I'm studying. I'm doing everything. I got some water out today. We're drinking some H2O today. I've been up since 7 p.m. last night, so I'm just trying to stay up as long as I can. Well, it's already 6:45, so I'll be able to get soon. And then I'll be able to get up earlier in the morning tomorrow. Sunday, fun day. Oh, yeah, it's a long weekend too, right? So, I already ate some pineapple today. I made stir fry for supper. So, I made beef stir fry with carrots and sweet and sour sauce and rice. Yeah, that's fine. Wasn't all that special. But I was wanting to talk about, actually don't want to talk about that right now. You guys don't need to know my chart. You can figure me out after other ways. Um, so I was talking about everybody's moon energy and how it works for everyone. You know, like everybody goes through like pretty much hell in the moon, full moon. You know, like either your body's aching, your mind is like aching, or your emotions are aching. Right, something's aching. Um, or you have a hard time controlling your anger, or whatever it is. Right, those are all the different areas. Right. So we're going to learn about moon energy. I didn't even know I had that here, but I had started studying it. That's why I didn't know I had that. Or else I would have already learned about this before because I wanted to know more about it. Like, how does it affect people? Because, like, we all get affected differently, like air signs, fire signs, water signs, and earth signs. We all get, like, affected differently by that energy, right? So, like, if you're an earth sign or have a lot of earth in your chart, or um, um, even air, you can have a lot of physical pain, like when you're like when that energy is happening. But you can have all of the energies, but those are like the predominant ones, right? So we'll start with the first one, which is like the theme is the intuitive and the independence. This is like the theme, your intuition and your independence, okay? And the full moon energies. So we'll start with Aries. So Aries, so let me read the top part here first, what it all talks about. Like, so the meaning of the moons transcends are required to are you unique to each individual and each nailed down. However, there are some pal- palatable themes and base guidelines worthy of the daily consideration. Use use this affirmation chart below to try timing your activities according to the moon's positive and positive for a few months. You may be surprised on how much more smoothly your day unfolds. Wow, you know what I mean? Like I just read two things today, and I was like, whoa, like this needs to be shared. And I was like, I gotta come on here and talk about this. So I got this. I'm gonna say, and this is for educational purpose only. I'm using this for the educational purpose, and this is by the website of Astrology D Harm. Astrology De Harm. Okay, so oh Astrology Drama. That's what the website is. Sorry, Astrology D. If you read it, I must be dyslexic. Um, I read it like Astro D Harma, but it's actually Karma. Astrology Karma. Oh my god, I can't even read right. Okay, let's start. Okay, so for Aries in the moon energies, it doesn't really talk about like which it is for the full moon. I mean full month. So whenever the aspects of the moon are the most highest, right? Water is good for you. Water is more than booze, I believe. Yeah. Oh, look at see Katie back there. Get down off of there. You get down. You get off my plant. See, she listens. She listens, but I have to talk to her like I'm at her. Like I mean business. I have to let the Queen of Swords come out when I talk to her. Because she already knows. Yeah, and alcohol is not good for alcohol and well coffee neither because coffee dehydrates you. And if you already have skin problems like me, then you shouldn't drink that much coffee. I know that. I know that. I'm bad for that. I know. All right, so let's seek out, like it says, so for Aries, the positive things to think about is the task that requires you to have courage, brainstorming, and on the spot decision making. It can promote your project or yourself. So because Aries is all about like self-worth, self-improvement, self, like, and also about learning about yourself, right? Figuring yourself out. That's what the Aries energy is all about. And that's also the first house energy, some of the first house energy, but there's more to it. Excuse me. Let me see if I can share this on my other channel, my tarot channel. But share me out. Hey, JB, hit that like button. Share me on Facebook too, because I know you. I'll see if you did or not. You have to tag my name on it. Then I'll know. If you tag my name in it, then I'll know. Like my name on Facebook. You know. And I will be chilling like a villain here in a second. I will be smoking a joint. Excuse me, moi. Excuse me, I burped. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. All right. Oh, I didn't even share it on community tab. Why didn't I do that? You hear the birdies? They've been chirping. I seen a bluebird, like a blue jay, and then I seen another one. I think it's a cardinal. It had like yellow underbelly, and then it had brown on the top. So I don't know what kind that is. Oh, because I'm on this one, I won't let me share it on my community tab. Oh well, then I guess I don't. Okay, well, anyways, somebody will see this. So we'll start over. So basically, stay in a good mood, and that can help you promote yourself or your business. Can be a good thing. And you have to make decisions. Still, you have to brainstorm and make a decision. And things to avoid. We'll go back and forth here. So things to avoid, the things to seek out is that what I just read. And then the things to avoid is to have conflict. So the things to avoid is to try to have conflict resolution, like, and routine duties require patience. So routine requires patience without immediate results. Sharp objects and speed is not a good thing together, right? And that's kind of weird. And that's kind of weird how that, yeah, it resonates for somebody today, and it's not even a reading. So then Taurus energies, that's the next one. That's you there, JB, and my son too. So it says it's about your practical and endurance. So for Aries, it's about your independence and your intuition. And for Taurus, it's about practical and endurance, not giving up. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So it says the task demands that you stay grounded, realistic, and unrestricted. Then unplug your zone full senses. So then unplug your zone, and then you have full senses. See, you're Tauruses. You guys have the ability to have that full sense, to realize and to restrict yourself from anything that is like doesn't make you feel grounded, or it makes you feel dull and doom and gloomy. And then so basically, so be realistic. Be realistic, and don't let anything distract you. Unplug. That's hard for Taurus to unplug things. Changing. Okay, so this is something that you need to avoid, Tauruses. Changing someone else's mind. A task an environment that requires fast reaction time and improvising. So because Tauruses are not really good at improvising. Like if Taurus doesn't have one thing, then they can't do something, right? Where like me, like I'm a Gemini, but a Gemini, like for instance, if they don't have something, they utilize, they find something else. And maybe that's my Capricorn in me, but they find something else that will help that will fix that. They don't just go get new. You know what I mean? You can't just throw things out just because they break. That's what I was thinking too. Like, some things, if they just, like just need fixing, or if you need something like furniture in your house, for instance, and you have like, let's say you need a bookshelf, right? And I know somebody that did this, okay? This is such a stupid idea, right? I mean, it was stupid to me. I mean, like, really? Bookshelves, those kind of bookshelves are a dime a dozen, and not that price that this person paid for it. Could have done a lot better things with that money that he used on shelves that were not even for anything specific. It's just supposed to look fancy. $80 for just like one of those, not even real wood. That's cheap. It has put together sawdust. That's the kind of people I can't be around, because they waste so much. And those are the kind of people too that you have short-term friendships with. Something goes wrong, they just drop the friendship instead of fixing it. That's kind of the same thing those type of people do. So you can learn some stuff from those kind of people, right? Hello, fairy dust. Hello, I'm taking a break from chores and sat down and was on a chat, but and then saw you pop. Oh no, thank you for being here. I didn't even get to share this out really too much because I'm on this channel and I'm in here. And yeah, and I just wanted to talk about the moon energy a little bit, about like how to stay positive and what to avoid in the moon energy. And this is kind of like for anybody, because, and then it says to practice this for a couple months and see how that goes for you, how your life goes, how your life changes because you did this. This is like self-awareness, this stuff that we learn here. I'm telling you. I'm learning it with you guys. This moon energy right now, I'm learning this with you. So, but I knew some of this stuff already, like to stay positive and da-da-da, but like I didn't know what aspects, you know what I mean? So we're on Taurus. Well, we just finished Taurus. So Taurus, we just finished. So Gemini is about what I just been doing. Communicating and networking. Networking, communicating. So that's what Gemini energy is, networking and communicating. So, okay, so let's see, what do we seek out and what do we avoid? So seek out social events, spontaneous party, re-parties? What's a re-party? Re-party, networking, navigating, navigating, I can't speak. Navigating, teaching, speaking, writing, cafe culture, blah, 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 blah. So Gemini is on moon energy. We have to do all the things that everybody tells everybody. People are so general when they talk about full moon energy, including myself. Okay, I'm guilty of this, but we talk so general about like stay positive, don't do anything drastic, don't make any big decisions. But you know what? Some signs need to make big decisions at that time, and that's Gemini's. And I always feel that around full moon energy. I got all this energy, I got all these ideas. Oh, everything's just flowing perfectly. And then everybody tells me, oh, you shouldn't do it right now. Oh, you shouldn't do this right now. I even had somebody last time. Okay. And the last time I literally came on and just did full moon energy. And I was like, I wasn't going to do it. Like I never planned on it. And I just like, oh, it's a full moon tonight. Oh, I think I should do a reading because I felt like I should. So I did it. And it was a beautiful reading, right? So some chick, some spiritual vampire, whatever the frick whatever thought she was, come in there and said, oh, you shouldn't do this on this night. You shouldn't do this on today. I'm like, well, we're all protected here. We're good. She didn't scare me. So I'm like, whatever. But it's just like people like that, they wanted like, they want you to like not do things. You know what I mean? If someone comes to your channel and says, don't do that, that's someone that's trying to stop you from your success. Like, bitches, like, you think I'm freaking intuitive for no reason at all? Like, bitches, fuck. If they only knew half of me, man. If you knew what's in my chart, you would never try to fuck with me. Seriously. I just, like, the reason I don't fight with people when they fuck with me is because it's a waste of my energy. It's like, I walk away. I don't fight with people that want to do weird shit. I don't care who they are. They could be the Pope. Some are vampires. Yeah, I've gone through it, man. Fucking gone through it. They weren't there to help me. I was searching for answers to help my brother, whatever, right? I don't know. They weren't, and to help myself with my relationship, whatever, myself. Like I was really emotionally distressed, man. I was in an emotional distress that time, and they took they drained me, man. They just yeah, tried to manipulate. Like I already felt it all the time, but I just kept doubting myself until it was like, no, fuck that. Until I saw what happened after. I saw who fell off the YouTube streets. I saw it. I watched it. I didn't say anything. I didn't have to. I watched what people falling off the YouTube streets, and those were readers, and those are toxic readers. And they start falling off the YouTube streets, and everything has been going wrong for them since. Yep. And this is facts. All right, where are we? Okay, that's I need to read the negative things. That's important for me. Discouraged speech. See that? That was the first word. She hit a trigger, right? And she seemed to hit the right trigger. The trigger that made me go the opposite way. You know what I mean? It's like she don't know reverse psychology. If she didn't want me to do it, she would have been on there trying to. If she really didn't think I should do it, then she would have been on there trying to encourage me because she had negative intentions. But she knew I knew what I was doing, so she was on there to try to discourage me. And that was the first word here. That's what, don't let that. So to avoid those things, discouraging speech, un, unvalidated space, slug, communicators, and pragmatic peoples, pragmatic directions, magnetic directions. Oh, so yeah, I get that. I get that. Okay. So whatever you're really, really drawn to, like, like passionately, like if you're drawn to someone or something, like something that's probably not good for you, like you really want to talk to someone because it's about communicators. Oh, communicators that are slug and they don't give you space. And that are unvalidating. Or don't, that unvalidating stuff. Like, don't, like, put yourself down on that time. Because that is your best time, Geminis. All right, now we got the moon. So the moon is about nurturing and belonging. Hey, Trish, welcome, welcome. Cancer. So safe space. So this is what you need to seek out on full moons. See, because cancers are very emotional, right? So that makes sense. The moon is mainly water, but so safe place to feel and to be in your feelings and your emotions. Work from home, family bonds, nurturing friends. Stock up the pantry, like, make sure you have lots of food so you don't have to go anywhere. And things to avoid is public exposure, tasks that need strict objectivity, emotional eating, and overindulging and nostalgia and regrets. So yeah, don't go in a negative. Don't go to the negative side of you, like, oh, I hate myself and blah blah blah. Don't do that. So leaderships and creativity and play for Leos and leadership. So the good thing you can do is lead, perform, and be artistic and express spontaneous joy. Shop for clothes, plan celebrations, go out to restaurants, go have fun, basically. Leos are supposed to go have fun, and because they are fire, right? So glorious. So what do you avoid? Colorless, depressing environments, and unappreciative people. Detail work. Don't be trying to do no detailing on your cars or anything like that, guys. On the full moon or when you're feeling like that. So insecurity and inspired vanity. So you guys don't have a lot of inspiration at that time. So it's kind of like you need to go and expose yourself to spontaneous joy and happiness. Like spontaneously going for a bike ride or something, like a motorcycle ride or something. Hint. I'm just kidding. I have a friend that's a Leo. I'm just hinting so they can come and get me on their bike and take me for a ride. So, okay, now we're on Virgos. Discrimination and effectivity. discrimination, and effectivity. So the task that you do seek out is task that requires focus, practice, knowledge, precision, clean and organized, start a new diet, edit, proofreads. I like edit proofreads. Like go through, like if you're a writer or you write things down and you want to, like, you do rough copies, rewrite it, proofread it. Go through all the details. That's like a very detailed time for Virgo. And things to avoid is like job interviews or critical people, because that's not a good first start for you. So stay away from critical people, criticizing others. Don't criticize others for their own good. Heartless perform perfections. Heartless perfectionism. All right, that's a big word. Okay, so now we got the Libra. Libra is about harmonious relationships. Okay. It's more fun to read it when you're not trying to be too serious. So this is the good things. Connect with partners, relations, friends, meditate, find enlightened situations to negative. Find an enlightened situation for a negative problem. Cultural activities. All right, things to avoid. People who provoke you. People who provoke and blind. People who provoke you and blind romanticize you. Like that's like kind of like blind romanticizing you, and that's kind of like gaslighting, or like where someone comes and tells you all this stuff they want to do and then they do none of it. That's gaslighting, and that's kind of like the same thing. Avoid people that make you promises and that don't keep them. And see sowing emotional. Okay, so let me read the whole thing again. So people who provoke blind romanticism and seed sowing, emotional manipulating, flattery. So people that like to play with games with your heart. Those type of people, do not even give them a time of your days, because Libras, you are all about love, and that's what you are all about. So we got the Scorpio. Intensity in self recollecting. So the full moon, or the moon energy, whether it's full moon or new moon. So it says the tasks that you need to do is the tasks that require restless leisure focus, research, go deep with beloved you already trust, and confess motivates. Confess motivates. So those are the things you can do. Like if you see, Scorpios are very deep with their conversation and their thoughts too. Scorpios are very much like they have connection with the other side too, like their spiritual side. And also sometimes the spirits, they have connection with them, right? So so surround yourself with people that you already trust and that you can open up to. Things to avoid, Scorpio, is building trust with new people. Family gatherings. So family gatherings are not good for you in a moon, like new moon or full moon energy. The universe, or uninvited psychological and sarcasm. sacrament sexual manipulation. Yeah, don't manipulate anybody with your Kundalini. And saying that like building trust with new people is something you shouldn't do on full moon or new moon energy, because people like are all messed up, so you won't really know the true them, because you know what I mean. So you won't trust them later because you didn't see their true colors at that time, because they might have like not been able to navigate the right energies. Truth in travel. Oh, trust. No, truth in travel. So Sagittarius, it's all about truth in travel. So the good things to do is being a teacher, teaching and conversating and explaining horizons, philosophical debates, and hiking through an outdoor space. Oh my gosh. You know, Geminis are very philosophical, right? You know that. So that must be our Sagittarius inside in the Sagittarius side of us. So Sagittarius, what to avoid is physical or psychological cramped space. Also, don't let your space be physically or psychologically cramped, because, like, you know, if don't let your mind get full either, or your burdens. So, giving unsolicited advice, bluntness, pointlessness, or an arguments. See, Sagittarius, that's my Sagittarius side, the bluntness. But yeah, that's what you not to do at that time. It doesn't say you shouldn't do it, but just not at that time. And that's for every sign here. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do those things, just means that not at that time. So Capricorn is about sobriety and discipline. Sobriety and discipline. Strategy, organizing, solidarity, planning, plug away at a goal, make a business plan, rebrand yourself, rebrand your soul. Capricorn is good energy to use. Those are all good energies to use. And the energies to avoid is emotionally delicate relationships, conflicts with enforcement agencies, being cold or what is that word? Asterisk. So don't don't get emotionally involved with someone around that time, because and also don't have conflict with like authority figures, and don't be cold. Don't be in your devil energy. There, I said it. So community in advocate and investment. No, community advisement. So that's the Aquarius. So the good thing is the social times, attending faculty groups, feel into the programs, and fixed to social situations and crazy wisdom. So crazy wisdom at that time. So you guys are really good in social settings. New programs, all that stuff. You're good at new things on that time. So the things to avoid is the prolonging decisions about narrow personal concerns. Practicable minds Heidi idealism. Highly, so don't be like too idealistic at that time, or be too concerned about things that don't really matter. Then we got Pisces. We got empathy and worth and worldness. Empathy and worldness. See, there's two different things. So open to compassion and the must to retreat, time to meditate, dancing, partying, music, poetry, baths, clarity, like cleansing baths. Things to avoid for Pisces is discriminating, emerging, overwhelming. Don't get overwhelmed. Manual activities, one-dimensional rating. So yeah, don't be like, oh, this person's bad and that person's good. Like nobody's all the way bad and nobody's all the way good. So yeah, don't get like that. Don't judge. Don't judge. Oh my! I sat on my foot. So I've been crocheting. You guys want to see them? All right, let's do a little show and tell. I was gonna go and set up my little market out there today, but I didn't because it was raining. So we got these ones. I started with the pink yesterday. I went to the dollar store and got one roll because they had the real cotton ones there. That's why I decided that, because I like the cotton ones for dishcloths, washing your dishes. And you can throw these in the washer. So these last for a long time, and I love them. I always loved them, and I used to have two of them, and then all of a sudden they were gone, or they were so like bad that I had to, like, they were just kind of ripping, and I had to throw them away. So I went back and I got the other colors. Well, I got some of the other colors. They still have blue left. They still have black, and they still have gray. Yeah, those are the ones I didn't get yet. So I got yellow, green, orange, and pink. And then I'm making one that's like multiple colors. So that's what I've been doing. My fluffies. I'm working on a yellow one right now. I'm working on my happiness. I was born December 8th. I believe in when we're born, which is different from the astrology, but I don't mind listening to your answering. Oh, thank you. That was just moon energy. That wasn't even about astrology. It was just moon energy. Well, it was about astrology too, but it was more about the moon energy and how it affects all of us, like Aries to Pisces. But um, also, like the next step is it's all here. It's all in this book. Every single one of the things is in his book. So the houses are the same thing, but different. They all have a little bit different energy, right? So the houses are the same. Well, here's the chart of when everybody's birthday is. So I don't for the signs. You see, I'm not like, so that new thing that they say now that if you're a Gemini, you're now a Cancer kind of bullshit. I don't believe in that. I don't. I'm not going to be a Cancer, and I'm not going to be like the opposite sign of what it was. I'm always going to stay what I was. Like I was born to be. So when they want to change the consonants and all that stuff, they can't just go and change the consonants. God created them. Like how, unless they didn't find them all right away. Because if there was any other consonants, then they would have already always existed in my eyes. Unless there's something I don't know about. What comes after 12? You know? I know in high school we had grade 13. Oh, so I just like, that's only like, well, I guess it's 12 too. No, the houses are only, wait. Yeah, the houses are 12 too. So I got other charts that explain like the different aspects of it all. And it explains all your Chiron and your ascendant planets and all that other stuff. If you look up all of your what's all in your chart, like I've already read my chart off to you guys before, but I haven't explained what all the energies are in my chart. I'll do that one day. I'm a supporter soon to do videos. I'm support. I am going to do videos soon. I just have to wait to do. So I tried to do my taxes today, and we'll get it done on Monday because I have to. The people I had to talk to from the government, I couldn't talk to them today. I had to talk to them on Monday. So on Monday, I'm going to talk to them, and then I will pray that I get them done, and then I should be able to do all that stuff. Like I have to upgrade I have to re-upload my editing system on my computer. I do have videos to make, but I just haven't made them because I can't now. Because then I'll have the watermark on there because my time ran out on my editing system. So I just have to pay for that. That's like I think $60. So I just have to wait till the end of the month. Or well, my taxes will probably come at the end of the month too, maybe. So and then I gotta fix my car too. My car, just the parts of my car is gonna be like $500 just for the parts of my car, just the brakes and pads, like pads and rotors. So yeah. So I just do with what I got right now, and that's why I've been coming on here more. And why am I shuffling tarot? Because I'm sitting in this room. That's why. And it's so weird to me because I'm actually on Crafty Cast channel right now. I must be confusing people right now. I'm confusing myself because my background is in Crafty Cast channel. I get that when you guys watch, like you're at Cast Loves, you're not at Crafty Cast. But yeah, so I got all my papers here, and I was gonna roll a joint. Let's roll another joint, and then hey fairy, I was actually literally I had an idea for these. Okay, so I was actually almost forgot about that. So so Renee and Trish and JB, do you guys want to play a game? Do you guys want to play that game? I got three of them here. So all three of you guys can have one daisy. And then I can sit here and pull all of them off for you. He loves me, or they love me not. They love me, they love me not. Have you ever done that when you were a kid? We had bigger daisies though when I was in Mexico. To focus on getting a computer, then I can edit and put videos from last year, but never thought of doing YouTube. See, when I first started learning my tarot, it was just to figure people out that were all lying to me, and I just knew they were lying to me, and I just pissed me off that everybody was lying to me, and I look at them and go, "Do you actually think I believe you?" Like I didn't say that. I just I looked at them like that, but they didn't get it. You know what I mean? Like I don't believe you. Like you're lying to me, and I can see it right. I can see right through you. I know you better than know yourself, man. Oh, the daisy game where you like pull it off or pull off the little leaf and you're like, find out if your boyfriend loves you or somebody loves you. So whoever it is to you, I'll just like, do they love them? Do they not? So I'll just won't say any names so you can keep it private. So you ready? Are you ready, Fairy? I'll just say, does he love her? Does he not? So what do you want me to start with? Does he or doesn't he? Do you want me to start with does he or doesn't he? You can choose. It's a daisy game. It's to picking the petals off the daisy. Do you trust me? That I won't pull off too? Because I have big fingers. I might do it accidentally. So this is just for fun, okay? So don't take it serious, okay? If it ends up being that it's a no or something, or and you want it to be a yes or whatever. Because this is just for fun. I just decided I wanted to do this today. I'll do one for me because nobody else has answered. Okay, go for it. Whatever you want. Yeah. It is tiny, right? My fingers are so big. I think I need my tweezers. I need my tweezers. All right. All right, this is for Fairy. So do you want me to start with does he love her? Does he not? Does he love her? Oh no, he loves her not, right? So so we have to start with he loves her, right? Okay. So he loves her. He loves her not. 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 I'm trying not to get two or anything. He loves her not. He loves her. He loves her not. He loves her. Oh my god, this is funny. He loves her not. This is like working on my eyes, man. He loves her. He loves her not. He loves her. He loves her not. He loves her. Whoops. He loves her not. He loves her. He loves her not. So I have to keep my eye on him because I don't want to do two. He loves her. He loves her not. 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 He loves her. Look, he loves you. Well, whoever he is, he loves you. For Fairy. Whoever you were thinking about. That was fun. But that took a long time. I think I'm only going to do one. Why did that stop that? Oh, I do my eyebrow next. All right, come here. Come here. I used to let my stepdaughters do it. Only when they wanted to. I just did mine the other day, actually. They're just not colored in. That was That was cute. That was sweet. Did you know the Did you know this is the flower of So I love daisies, but this is actually the flower. Let me see. I have all my flowers. The pictures of all the flowers too. Not pictures of the flowers, but I mean like I have oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. I think that's why my brain has since the full moon, my brain has just been not wanting to stop. Like I've been just wanting to go. Like I'm like sleeping. It's sleep time. Why? Why? Why do I have to sleep? Can I just be awake all the time? I don't have time. I don't have time to sleep. Oh, so I'm also going to be learning about like the luminar, Laminor. I don't know. I can't even say the card, but that's what they have on them. They have like cloves. Cloves are luck. Ships are journeys. Houses are stability. Trees are the history and the health of your past, like your past. It's your health, your history, and also your past. The clouds mean illusions, hidden and blinded. Or it can mean like you're just dreaming. A snake means deception and lies and hidden knowledge. So, like, even, when a snake comes up, like, how my chakra cards, sometimes the snake comes out. Well, like, that's also about like someone hiding knowledge that they could share. You know what I mean? And also lying about hiding knowledge. Yep, that's what it means. Snakes. Snakes no good. One snake in the grass, man. Then we got coffins, which is obviously endings and losses, and grief. And then we got boutique, which is gifts and giving and receiving gifts. That's a boutique. And we got style. What? Oh, the staff is hastiness and quick endings. And we got the ship, which is about arguments and conflicts, resolving them, obviously. And birds are about gossip, friendships, and community. Oh, so when the birds don't shut up, then somebody out there is gossiping about you? I just got a bird message because I've been walking my dog like around, like all the way around the building, and then I come out, like, I just walk her because she doesn't like to walk very far, so I got to start her off slow because she's gained a lot of weight and she gets tired easily, so I just walk her around the building. But this morning when I walked her around the building, I seen the blue jay, and then I think it was a cardinal, and they were just like, both of them, they were just like blah blah blah, blah to me, and I was like, I started like making noises back at them, and then they like started chirping at me again. And I think they're out of food, and they're telling me, get me some more food, is what they're saying. They're gossiping about, this property owner not being giving them enough food. Flowers are hard to grow indoors. Oh, I have a surprise for you guys too. I do. You guys know how excited I get when I notice one of my plants blooming that I didn't even think bloomed, or never thought was gonna bloom in my house. Okay, so I've had the trichomia. I had it for 3 years, and this was the first year that it ever bloomed. And that's my trichomia, and that's that nice, beautiful, big red flower that I took a picture of. And then the next one was the lily, the lily was first. The peace lily was first. And then I realized why it went green, because I moved it from the light it was in. So when a lily is blooming, you're not supposed to move it from the light it's in. And it's supposed to have, like, it only blooms when it's in really bright light, and it will only bloom per plant, one bloom per year. And so, anyways, you see this prayer plant over here? This prayer plant, like plants like this, I don't know if you know. Yeah, everybody knows prayer plant. This plant here is called a prayer plant. It's getting flowers. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can show you guys. I might have to bring it over here. But I'm going to put it back here again because it's really tiny. It is. It kind of looks like the pink one, but yeah, it's got that thing sticking out like that. Look. Look. I noticed it this morning. I was so excited. And they even came out more now. I didn't even know what the flowers look like for this plant, or even if that'd get a plant. But it likes it that I put this other plant in the middle of it. See this plant in the middle here? I put it in the middle. So it's nice and full now, and it likes it. There's one dead leaf right there. I gotta cut it off right down there. But yeah, this is my prayer, baby. Oh, I love it. I love when they roll up like that. This is so cool when they roll up like that. They roll up like that at night when they go to sleep. Like here. Like a taco, like a joint. It looks like a blunt, like a green blunt right there. Oh, so happy. That was hard. My back is still sore. And I'm telling you, if any of those friggin' witches and bitches are sending any negative energy to me, I'm sending it back to sender, bitches. Because I've been sore for fucking 3-4 days. And if anybody's sending me energy to be so freaking sore, I've never in my whole life been so sore. I feel like I worked in the field for hours every day. That's what I feel like. I don't know what's going on with me. But I'm not the only one. I know there's other people that are feeling the pain on their back too. Like upper back and like in the middle here where your shoulders are. Man, like every morning I wake up and my whole back just like, it sounds like a crackling machine. I want to smoke a joint now. I want to smoke a joint. I've been talking so much. Let me read some of the comments. I didn't even read some of your comments. I love reading you guys' comments. You guys are so wise too. We all learn from each other, you know. And I would have come on panel, but nobody ever wants to come on panel, so I just don't even bother. Because the only time I like being on panel is like to have the panel set up like that with StreamYard is when I'm having other people on here. I read that one. I hear you. I need to focus and get my camper. My son just bought his computer today. He bought his computer, and that's why he's broke now. I told him, I said, you need to buy yourself a gift because my son works so hard. Like, he's been working so hard. He deserves it. He deserves a computer. He had a laptop, but he deserves a real computer. He's always like also helped his brother. Like whenever he, when his brother didn't have a PlayStation, he would give his brother his PlayStation, and then he got himself another one. You know what I mean? Like that's how he's always been there for his brother like that. He's been a person that he shouldn't have had to be, you know. The father should have done all those things, but oh yeah, I read that. I noticed the flowers are hard to grow. I read that one. I see it. Yeah, I take a picture when those special flowers come up. Yeah, I have to be careful of my back. I'm not really doing anything. And even my back was sore before I did the organizing the other day. So I didn't even really do anything heavy. I just pushed things across the floor. Why am I slow in cleaning house? I'm a hospital. I'm hoping I can handle the living and traveling without having to live at home. I know that's my thing too. I think we're in like kind of the same dilemma. We're like, I think I want to start off part-time anyway. That's the only way to go with anything is start with not giving yourself too much of a challenge at the beginning, right? Once you start getting used to it, give yourself the challenges, right? But this isn't like the best weed, but it's gonna have to do until I get better. Until I get something better. I don't know what's in here. I don't like to smoke stems. Yeah, I don't like when people don't like clean out the stems out of their weed and they just put it back in the bag. That bugs me when they're smoking their weed. And they leave all these like stems like that in there. And like, I didn't pay for it. So, well, I gave him stuff. I gave him $10, but still, I owed him. Like he gave me some the other. I don't pay for this from my friend. He just gives me when I'm really in pain and stuff, because he feels, he's been a friend since we were like in high school. I used to move furniture all around and ended up, well, a long story. I'll talk about it another day. Go ahead. Did you end up sore back or worse? Yeah. Did you do that for a job? Because if you did that for a job, man, that would be hard. But yeah, I've worked so hard too in factories, and I worked in the fields, and been back breaking labor, man, for real, back breaking labor. No, but there's rules now. You don't have to, if any job requires you to bend over, you can like sit down. They have to make it possible for you to be able to sit down. You're not, it's not humanly normal for a person to walk like this and do work down a row. Like that's not normal. Everybody will end up with a hunchback of Notre Dame. I was 43. My doctor misdiagnosed it, and long story short, I'm nursing home for 40 years, trying to get there, so I can go back to work. Oh wow. Yeah, I think that's maybe, like we all have a story about somebody that was in control of our life pretty much, right? And that sucks that, you know, one day I do want to talk about it. And maybe we can both talk about it. Maybe we can both, like, you can tell your story on my channel and I'll tell mine, and then it'll be easier for me to tell it. You know what I mean? Two gypsy hippies having each other's back. For real, each other's back. Having each other's back, for real. I had a car accident in 1999, and I totaled my car, and I only owned it for like 9 months when I totaled it, and I was lucky that I wasn't like more hurt than I was, but I know I was protected by angels all my life, and I know I was protected that day too. See, my car, I was stopped at the stop sign. There was another lady coming the opposite way. See, we were like, she's on the other side, I'm on this side, right? So I'm going that way, she's coming this way. And I looked both ways. I did. I looked both ways, and the sun was just like right there, like coming right in my eyes. Like when we were looking right, the sun was like right there. I did not see that white truck, and she told me to go. Like she didn't see it either, obviously. The lady across, that's when I learned never ever trust another person. She was a little old lady. I was like, yeah, like in my mind, I didn't give it a second thought when she said, waving me to go. So then I went and yeah, I smashed into a pickup truck that was like going by, probably doing 100 and something. And I pegged it like on its bumper. Like I must have pegged it on its bumper, like smashed into it on the side, like the side of his bumper, because my friend of my car was a V. Sorry, I'm smashing my hand so much. But I talk with my hands a lot. Explains things easier. So my car was a V at the front. My passenger side door was smucked in. My back was pushed in. My driver's side was unscathed. I was alone in the car. I freaked out. I was freaking out. I thought my car was gonna blow up. I was freaking out. I was freaking out. I was like thinking I wasn't being able to get my freaking my seatbelt off. And after since then, I always carried a scissor in my car in case, just in case. So yeah, and it was a 1996 Grand Prix, fully loaded, tinted windows, forest green, beautiful car. 1993. It was 1993. No, is it? No, not 1993. 1996. Yeah, it was like a Cutlass. No, it was not. The Cutlass was after that. I didn't like it. I had a Cutlass car after that. I didn't like it. My ex-husband picked it for me. It was one of those big boats. No, no, thank you. It got me stuck in the. It got me stuck on the side road in snow. Okay, and that was not the boat that it pretended to be. Um, I was born and raised sort of gypsy, moving here and then moving, living, carrying stuff, missing. Oh, miss me out. Basically. So be careful because they will bite you. Yeah, I know, right? All the women in my family have been very hard workers, and that's why we like have to take downtime. Like me, it was a lot with all the stuff I went. Like it was mentally, a lot of it was mental for me, and also physical because of my skin conditions. Whenever I'm stressed, I break out. Like I have major breakouts when I'm stressed, and I can sometimes barely wear clothes. Like that's why I don't half of the time wear a bra because a bra it just makes it more possible for me to break out. That's all. And like even if I wear a bra for a couple hours, I always have a mark under my boobs from the bra. So I have to maybe get them custom made, like cotton, all the way cotton, Egyptian cotton. And also my mood, like if I'm in a negative mood, my skin it flares up, like it flares up like in like blisters um and it's only in certain areas like under my arms, on my back, um and like my bikini line, sometimes my belly button and under my bra, sometimes on my neck. But under my arms, that's the one part that is so painful. And when I'm breaking out, when I'm broken out, like I literally feel it in my skin. Like my skin is in pain. Not just where the spot is, but it like the pain goes on, like shoots on through your skin when you have it's called Haley disease. And it's a trick. It's like it's really tricky to keep it happy, to keep like it from coming back. Like for like it's not contagious, nothing like that. It's hereditary though. Like it's in our blood. Like it's originated from Russia, and my dad's part Russian. That is, yeah, it's a lot to deal with. And when I was packing vegetables, it was always hot in the building or really cold. And if it is hot, really hot or really cold, like I need to have the temperature just perfect, right? It's like the Three Little Bears. Like, yeah, I need to have the temperature for my skin to be in the right. Not too hot, not too cold, but also not too humid. More dry air. Dry air is better for my skin, but then I just have to use more lotion. That's all. I can't use soaps on my body. I normally wash with clear water. I don't get dirty. Like I don't get mud on me or anything or grease on me or anything. I wash with salt water, basically. Salt is cleansing, right? So I always put salt in my bath. When I put soaps in on, like if I use soaps or even if I can't even use deodorant. Like I don't like sweat where I stink, but I keep myself clean. But I can't wear deodorant. Not even the natural shit. Tried it too. I haven't found the one I can use that. No bras. No, I was joking with this guy in town that I've been talking to because we're gonna do like a meeting, right? We're gonna do like a I'm gonna do an interview about his what he does, like his job, right? What he does. He does a lot of things, but I'm gonna do an interview about the anger management place that he has and stuff, and how like to tell people more about it, like what he does, how he helps people and stuff. And today, someone smashed his window in that place. Yeah, that's so fucked up. These people in this small town. Like I said, wow, the people really do need this place, right? Because like somebody got set off by that. So like, there's a sign that says anger management on it, right? And like a big sign that says anger management. And I told him he should probably get bars on his door, like like bars. So what? This person was like pissed off because the person wasn't open. Maybe I don't know. Happened at nighttime, I think, or in the evening or whatever. I don't know. But that's just nuts. People have to be like that. Why not go? Why not go like beat up your bed or beat up your pillow so you don't get hurt either? You know what I mean? Like why? Why destroy things? I almost looked to see who. Like I was so used to being a panel with other people. I just looked at the screen and I didn't see nobody. I was like, except for me. That was weird. I think I'm just really tired because I've been up since 7 o'clock yesterday. I'm still alive. But when I'm tired, I get really like I talk a lot when I'm tired. Hey, you're back. Where'd you go? I was doing a game here. You would have loved this game. I can do one for you. I was playing the Loves Me Not for fun. But Fairy had a good one. Whoever it was, it loves her. When are you going live? I've been up since like 7 p.m. last night. It's 7 p.m. now. I've been up 12 hours. Actually, 13 hours. Yeah, I got up about 7. Like I went to sleep about 2. No, wait. I went to sleep. I literally just like, okay, you want to know how much sleep I had yesterday? I went to sleep around, I think it was because my son was supposed to be here about 8. And I looked at the clock. I looked at the clock and it was like 6:30. It was 6:30 when I went to sleep. So literally 7:30. I had an hour of sleep yesterday. How the heck am I not puking my guts out yet from being awake? Holy shit. I've been up since 7 p.m. yesterday, and I only had like an hour sleep. Then I got up because I heard my son. He was here. So I woke up. And then he was up all night because he was building his computer. So then I stayed up all night, and I came on here this morning. You want to notice what I did today? I saved myself money today. I went for a drive, and I was like, oh, might as well stop at the Salvation Army store, this place called Wrecking Room. And I'm like, oh, damn, I didn't bring my purse in my car because I was sitting in my car studying earlier. And I went for a drive, and then I was like, went into this thrift store. I decided that I was going to go in there. And if I see anything I like plants, pots for my plants, I said, then I'll get them. Then I'll come back home and get my purse, and then I'll go back and get them. But I didn't see anything I liked. But if I would have brought my purse, I would have spent something. I would have bought something there. I always do. So this is the game we are playing. Hey, Jessica. So we're playing a Love Me Not game. And we're just having fun today. It's not a reading. It's just fun. Might end up crashing a good night's sleep. Yeah, no, like the last time I was up for a long time, I slept till like the next day, like mid-afternoon. And I would just sleep at like 8. Or no, wait, 6. I've sneezed like 3 times today, I think. You know, I sneeze when I get nauseous. And then I sneeze, and then the nausea goes away. And then I say, thank you, Lord. I say, bless me, Lord, when I sneeze. I always say, bless me, Lord, when I sneeze. I don't say, excuse me. I say, bless me. I like to sneeze. That makes me feel better. So, yeah, I don't know if I can make it to your thing. I might just go to sleep after this joint. And I actually also cooked today. I made a stir fry. I made stir fry because the boys needed to eat. And they came to visit, so I like to cook. When my son comes to visit, I like to cook. I'm that mom that likes to cook for my kids. Well, I like to cook for everybody, but I like to cook for people that love my food. So that's pretty much everybody that's around me and loves my food. But nobody's around me. But if they are, and I feed them, they love my food. And then I like cooking. I don't like cooking if it's just me and my youngest son, because he doesn't really eat like that. Like he likes to eat like me, like just like munch on things. And my other son, he likes like, meals. Like he likes, hearty soups that I make, and he likes like, meat and potatoes and meat rice and whatever. He likes meat. He likes his protein. I'm home alone. Hubby's disappeared on me. Aw. Not sure where he went. Oh. He'll be back. He always is, right? So what else happened to me yesterday? I got bit by something, a spider or something. I got this big red bump and a mark on my back. And that hurts too. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to put some aloe vera on it. It's like right there, right there. And I can feel it through my shirt. It's right there. It's like a bump, and it's a big bite. I looked in the mirror, and it looks red. Yes, maybe went with pizza. Maybe he'll come back with pizza, eh? Oh, I like thinking like that too. Like if I am hoping for something or if I need something and then somebody I love is not home and they know I need that, I always like look forward to like hoping that they bring me that. It sometimes happens now, but it used to never. When like back when I was in toxic relationships, that no, I always had my hopes broken up, or whatever. My hopes diminished. I don't know. I can't think of words today. I'm too tired. Now I know why. Now I know why I couldn't even speak because I'm tired. My mobility doesn't work. My verbal mobility. Pizza. I wonder where Angel Gypsy is tonight. So, oh, did I tell you guys that I got my son a bike? Well, it was free. I did tell. I think I told that story already. If I told that story already, please tell me already, because I don't want to be repeating myself like that, like a drunk person, like a drunk person does. I did it. Used to do it all the time. I'd have to ask my friends. Did I already tell you that? And they'd be like, yeah or no. Like, oh, okay, because I didn't want to like repeat myself. Because that's like annoying to hear someone like when I hear a drunk person. I used to work in a bar. To hear a drunk person just tell you the same story over and over kind of makes you feel like you're around a person that has dementia, or not dementia, but like Alzheimer's. You're gonna finish up. It's a busy night. All right, you have a great night. It's a long weekend here. Here, is it in the States too? Long weekend. So Kevin is heading to Oregon. I saw that on his post or something on YouTube. He said no live tonight. Going driving to Oregon. He said or something. So yeah, they're all meeting up in Oregon. I hope you guys all have fun. Are you going too, Fairy? You live in Oregon, don't you? Do you live in Oregon? I always forget where y'all live because like y'all live so close to each other. Like it's nuts. It's kind of like it's crazy how close you guys all live to each other. Not very long apart. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get off of here. How's Jessica tonight? Hope you're doing good. I love your new vehicle. It's so beautiful. And I'm very happy for you. Oh, you're in Saskatchewan and Fairy. I'm in Southern California. Isn't that near? Oh, you're near Washington, right? Not near Oregon. I need to go. I need to start looking at the map more. I need to go Google Map more and just like go visit you guys through the map. I think they call that virtual visit. Virtual visit. I'll pull up right up in your house. Just kidding. No, I don't even know. Like, whatever. Yeah, you can't. That would only work if you knew somebody's address. Like, if you want me to like come visit you, like that, you'll have to message me on Messenger and let me know. Let me know your address so I can look it up on Google Earth and like come and visit you. Google Earth travel. Google Earth traveling. I can come visit all of you. And we can pretend that we're there and we can just be on the phone or something. We're together. We're right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Then look on the computer. Oh, she is. She's right outside. That is so weird how you can like literally Google Maps like places and like, see things like a person's house. And that is so, when I first saw that, I thought that was so creepy, but now it's pretty normal. It's pretty normal, right? I don't know. Pretty soon we'll be living in like, the cars will all be going in tubes in the sky. Like, they'll build these like highways in the sky, how they have these movies like the Jetsons. Lots of YouTubers are going to the meetup. Van City Adventure, Daryl, and is from Canada. Is he? He's in Canada. I think you know what? I think he drives truck, right? Because I used to, I used to work in a bar, and he looks so familiar, like like a past, like you seen him in the past. Like I never see. That's the thing about me. I have a picture memory. So like I remember people's faces. I remember people's features, their face. I remember people's eyes. I remember people's face. So that's how I remember people. If I met you like 20 years from now, I might forget your name, but I'll never forget your face. So that would sucks for the enemies, right? That sucks for the enemies out there. I'll never forget who they are. But I've forgiven them, but I'll never forget who they are, right? Because I have a good picture memory, and I'm good with like landmarks. I'm good with landmarks. So when I go anywhere, I pay attention to landmarks. From the west of Canada. Well, he should come down and visit me and then go take me on a long truck drive. I like going in a transport. They're fun. Makes you feel like you're in a big, powerful vehicle, right? It's really cool. If Hummers weren't so expensive, I would freaking live in a Hummer. Like buy one and live in one. I think they're cool, and I'd paint it like not black. Every Hummer I've ever seen is black. Well, maybe I've seen other colors, but not normally. Maybe white or army color. I don't know. Yeah, my face, you can tell I'm tired. My eyes are like, yeah. But I think I got more tired now that I realized how long I've been up and how much actually I slept before that. Like an hour? Maybe half. But yeah, I think I am tired though. I'm probably not going to even keep this live stream because I don't really do anything on here. Just like talk. Actually, I could download it and then, or just make it private and then later download it and then just like take the part where I explained the moon energy. Because some people might like to watch that, or listen to that. I mean, but I'm not really like, I don't really like, oh yeah, I'm not on my Cast Love channel. I'm on my Crafty Cast channel. But still, I might download that part and upload it onto my Cast Love channel. Yeah. So I'm going to make this private now because it's just really, I didn't do much on this channel at all right now. It's kind of waste. Oh, I have a question. Why did Ron make his, are you still in here, Fairy? You might not even be in here anymore. If you're still in here, why did Ron make his thing private the other day? or unlisted or whatever. I'm sitting here just like playing with my weed. Yes. Oh, fireworks! Oh, my dogs are scared. My son went out with his friends tonight. The other one is sleeping because he already crashed. So I'm probably going to go crash too. But hopefully the fireworks don't keep me out. Because if the fireworks keep going off, then the dogs are going to... My dog's going to go crazy, kind of. She's going to like act like nuts. Okay, stop rubbing the weed. Stop rubbing the weed. Oh yeah, why did Ron delete his live the other day? Because I didn't stay in there. I had to do something, and I was going to come back later and rewatch it, and it was gone. I was like, must have had fun on there because they deleted it, and I don't get to see it. YouTube is messing around with channels, Ron's, and a few others, but they said it's okay for now. Okay. It's okay now. Yeah, no, I think it was the whole, it was everybody, okay? I think it was a lot of people because I seen people struggling to be live that night. And these are people that are always going on, and they're like, they wouldn't give up. They're like, I'm going to try it again. I'm just going to try it again. And I think they were working, that was a full moon, right? And I seen a couple people, they were really struggling. And these were, one of them was a reader, and she was going through it, like she was going through it. But her stuff wasn't working. She just got cut off, like the YouTube just cut off. I stayed off the internet for like a couple of nights around the full moon. But I didn't stay off the whole time. Not this time, nothing happened, but in the past, yeah, when I haven't learned the energy, yes, in the past it did. Well, remember that one time when my voice thing, my speakerphone wasn't working? Remember that? And it was because I did it. I messed around with shit that I shouldn't have been messing around with because I didn't know nothing I was doing in there. And that was my editing system. I was trying to record. I don't even know how to do that yet. So I was trying to record my voice on there, like, so I can, like, voiceover. I want to learn how to do that, the voiceover things. And that's what I was trying to do. But anyways, so I had turned the camera mic off on YouTube, on the YouTube side, to use my camera, I guess. And I did not know that I did that. So that's what my thing was. It wasn't anything else. That was the last thing that was that had to do with technology that messed up on me, and I did it myself. And that's the thing about energy. When you're in a negative energy, when you're in a really frustrated energy, nothing will work for you, right? And I like, that's the thing about the other day. I tried to remind my son that, right? He was very frustrated, and he was trying to do something when he was very frustrated, and it wasn't working. I said, I told him what he should do, and because I said, if you just go and do things right now, you're just gonna mess it up. Like, you're just gonna keep messing up. And he kept messing things up. Like, he got angry every time he messed something up. He's doing this happened, that happened, and like, he was just going. And it was just like chaos was breaking as he was going, and I was just like, change your mind, like, switch your mind, like, because you're not gonna. I said, you just have to relax, then you'll find things. Like, if you're looking for something and it's frustrating you, you have to relax, because everything's gonna. Oh yeah, the whole bag of noodles went all over the place because he was aggressive. Okay, so he was aggressive, and he was trying to do something. He was aggressive, and then everything broke. You know what I mean? Like, that's when your energy is not right. That's when things don't work out right. Things happen, and it's like we blame it on the universe or this or that, but it's our own energy that we can learn to control. So that's why it's just like that. Just like it was a big realization too for me. Yeah, to tell him that, because I was seeing that, like I've been trying to pay attention. How can I help my son? Like deal with things that he's going through, and then I think, how did I deal with that? Like we are so much alike, so I'm like, how did I deal with that, right? So then you know I can help them some way, because half of the time I don't feel like I can help them, so they don't want to listen. So that's why I came on here too. I have things to say. Somebody wants to hear it, even if my kids don't. Not all the time. Not like today. Today I'm just like rambling, and I said I was just chilling like a villain. See, I told you guys that. So don't expect nothing meaningful from me today, except for I still love you guys. I went on today and he said he had a live. Said private live, but it was so it's. Oh yeah, I had that happen on my small channel where they just made it private and it didn't show up, and then I had to go back in and make it live. So they do that, I think, because I don't know. They only do it on my tablet. They don't do it on my computer. Nothing changes. Only on my tablet, or only on my tablet, really. And so all you have to do is go back into your studio and click on the editing the video, and then you just make it public. And then you save it again, and that's all you have to do. But yeah, they did something in the original settings, and I seen something on my thing today when I signed in here. I guess it's the smaller channels that are like that, the ones below 500, because this one here is only at 250 now. Well, this is growing. It's like 250 now, and it was giving me a notification on my computer this morning. When I signed in here, it said, be doing something to make things a lot easier in the YouTube studio. I didn't even read it. I just clicked it off. So it'll probably do this again when I go off. It'll probably not save it as a live. Like it won't. It will probably just save it in private, and then I'll have to, because I think that they're doing that so you can go through your video and see if there's anything that's going to go against the um, go against the things, so that you don't get strikes. You know what I mean? So it saves you from getting strikes, because the strikes that you get will affect you later. They don't go away ever. When you get a strike on your YouTube channel, they don't go away. So that gives people a chance to view their videos over and to see if they made any mistakes, right? I guess that's why they do it. But if people already know, and that's maybe why they focus on more on the smaller channels, because a lot of the people on the smaller channels don't really know those things yet, right? So that's probably why. Bye, honey. Thank you for being here. Hey, Will. I was just about to leave. You made it. Yes, you did. Perry's leaving, though, and I think Trish went to eat. She must have found her husband, and she probably went to eat. And Jessica just popped in and said hello. And JB took off. I don't know where he is. He wasn't here. He was the first one in here. But I was just going to get out of here. It is 8:22. I'm going to go to bed. I've been up since 7 p.m. yesterday, and I only had an hour sleep yesterday. I had literally just a nap. Excuse me. You're eating supper? What you having? Well, I already had supper a while back. I had like dinner today. We made dinner. It was like in the afternoon. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm stretching. It's kind of stretching. She can't. See, we poor Renee. She's like trying to go do something, and then we pull her back in. Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, Will, for popping in. I just want to come and waste some time, hang out with you guys. No, I didn't want to waste time. I just wanted to come and hang out with you guys, and I'm glad I got to hang out with a few people and talked about a lot of things. And um, so yeah, I talked about the moon energy and stuff like that. Things to use, things to not use, like things to focus, like things to avoid on full moon and new moon energy, but things to do. And so I did that today earlier on here, and we're on Crafty. But I think that's why none of the tarot people found me, because I didn't really share it on my tarot channel yet, because I'm signed in to my YouTube where my tarot channel is. So, all right, out of here. Bye, y'all. Thank you for chilling.